Hey guys, I'm back. I'm doing this video because I've been asked several times about abortion. Personally, I believe it's a red herring subject. But here goes. Here's my thoughts on abortion. First off, let me start by saying this. There will be those that say, because I'm a man, I don't have an opinion. That I don't have one that counts. Fact is, if you're pregnant with my child, that child is half mine. That child is half me. I don't care if it's in your body or not. No more than I would care if you swallowed a $100 bill that belongs to both of us. It doesn't make it any less mine just because it's inside of your body. That's still my 50 bucks. For those of you who say there's no way you could understand what a woman would go through who's pregnant with a child she doesn't want. That's extremely shallow and quite frankly, it exposes your bigotry. Go back to your fucking triggered little world of identity politics and let the big kids work out the real problems, okay? I can and do understand. When a pregnancy happens accidentally, I can absolutely imagine what the woman must go through. From the first thought of, oh my God, I hope he didn't get me pregnant, to the endless mind-boggling thoughts that must cross her mind every moment until she realizes she's late for her cycle. And then taking a home pregnancy test, the horror that ensues from reading its results, the questioning of one's mind, this can't be real, this can't be happening to me. To having to go to a doctor and have him tell you are actually pregnant, clinically fucking pregnant? Holy shit, my life just changed. What am I gonna do? That's right, you're pregnant. But now there's 3 lives involved. Yours, the father's, and the life of that unborn child. I don't care if it was an accident. People get in an accident in their cars all the time. It doesn't make them less responsible for the future implications of said accident. Even if someone has viciously forced themselves inside of your lane and caused you to crash your car and then just drove off into the night, never to be seen again, ultimately you are still responsible. It is now your job to deal with the unpleasantries. You ask, what about women's rights? I ask, what about the rights of a father sitting outside of an abortion clinic while his offspring is inside getting sucked into a fucking vacuum tube? You can't tell a woman to do with her body. If that's true, why are you destroying another human body? I personally believe abortion is wrong. That's just my belief. Based on my own particular set of morals, laws, rules, religion, I believe once the single human egg splits into 2 cells, life has begun. And it's wrong to murder and destroy it. You say, well, Roe versus Wade already decided it. It's legal. You're right. You're 100% correct. Slavery was also legal. It didn't make it morally correct. Abortion is murder. That being said, I believe there's a time to murder, a time to kill. There's a time to destroy and put an end to something or someone. I believe there are some who deserve to die, like child molesters and rapists. It's all a matter of terminology at this point, depending on who's handing it down. If it's done by the government or the French Revolutionary, it's called execution. When it's done by a gangster in the middle of the night in the street, it's called murder. When it happened to Trayvon Martin, they called it self-defense. If your veterinarian does it because Fluffy just can't hold her faculties anymore, we say she's been put to sleep. And when a mother ends the life of a human being living inside of her body, that's called abortion. But make no mistake, it's the end of a life, a human life. It's the destruction of what might have been. It is the snubbing out of a living being long before its natural course. At least have the balls to call it what it is. Abortion is murder. People have always and will always murder. The question is, where do we draw the line? Very few people believe 3rd trimester, partial birth, or even the unthinkable afterbirth abortions are good. But where do we draw the line? Is it at conception? Hell, the egg hasn't even moved through the fallopian tubes at that point. Is it when the fetus attaches itself to the uterine wall? Fucking A, 75% of fertilized eggs never make it that far. What about the heartbeat? Is it the heartbeat? Is that where we draw the line? In nearly half of pregnancies, the baby's heart is beating before the mother even knows she's clinically pregnant. Do we draw the line at the 1st trimester, the 2nd, the 3rd, after the baby's born? If that's the case, why not until he's 10 fucking years old? The fact is, this question has already been answered. It was answered when the Constitution was written. States have the right to create laws to govern the people that live within them, absent the pressure from federal or imperial rule. Roe versus Wade is soon going to be upon us again. And believe it or not, I don't want to make abortion illegal because I don't want to hear about little girls getting coat hanger abortions due to Uncle Joe forcing himself where he had no godly right being. I believe we need to restore America to its original constitutional basis. If you don't like the state's laws you live in, leave. Don't go there. If you want to live in a state where it's legal to murder unborn babies, then do so. If you're against that, live in a state that has laws that are set up to prevent it. This is just one of the beauties of America and our Constitution. Do you have the right to choose? Sure you do. If you're pro-choice, live in a state where you can choose to murder your child. If you're pro-life, live in a state that protects the life of unborn babies. It's all right there in black and white in our Constitution, which in my opinion is possibly the greatest document ever written. But we must get back to constitutional law. It's the only thing we have that will save our republic. Maybe, just maybe, this whole abortion thing will actually send us in the right direction and restore our Constitution. I certainly hope so. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Are you pro-life? Are you pro-choice? How far along in a pregnancy is it okay to abort a fetus? Is it ever okay to abort a fetus? Should you be able to kill your child up until their 18th birthday? Let's have this discussion. You know, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, all that good stuff. Check out my YouTube channel. Peace. Oh, keep in mind, no one watching this video is a product of a successful abortion. No one.